I think that there is a great potential for acrobatic rock and roll in India because it is in combining not only dance and sport, but it also brings culture in. So once the coaches are familiar with the basic steps and what is needed to perform a competition, then they can start extrapolating, adding some things that identify them and makes them unique. And you know, when you have some heroes, when kids look upon you to say, oh, I want to dance like him, I want to act like him, I want to compete like him, I want to be a champion like him, he will inspire the persons, well, he, she, the couple, the formation team, they will inspire the young people to get to know the country, to get to know the style, to get involved, and all that is what we call a positive spiral that gives the kids a lot of baggage to go into the world.
What do you think, what makes this sport unique compared to other dance sports?
Well, all the dance sports are quite unique in the sense that they combine dance, which a lot think it's cultural, with sport. Now, rock and roll, acrobatic rock and roll, acro swing, compared to many of the dance sports, is even more structured and even more organized, which means that if we're looking to potentially become an Olympic game, it has more potential than any other dance sports because it's very strictly regulated. Everybody knows what the standard is. So you do not compete because they like you, you compete and you win because you manage to do all the difficulties without any mistakes.
So, how important is Asia, especially India, for the future expansion of this sport?
Well, come on. India is the largest country in the world. If the National Federation of Acrobatic Rock and Roll in India is in a world federation, we will occupy with one country half of the world. So come on, it's very important. And actually in Asia, you are central because you are connected to most of the Asian countries by border or by relation. So having you as our key partner in Asia is primordial for us, and therefore we are so happy that the team here adores rock and roll and is really investing time and effort to organize it. It's only their effort that made 7 states being involved, 11 states starting training these disciplines, and it's only their effort that made the federation see that yes, we need to support the national competition, we need to support bringing the Asian come together, and hopefully soon a world-class competition will be organized here where we will have from the different continents everybody coming in India. I'm looking forward to that event indeed.
So what advice would you give to developing federations like India?
I believe that you know, a lot of the things you do it by motivation, by self-motivation. You create association, you create state federations, but it's very important for the state, the Ministry of Sport, to see what is happening and to give us a concrete support by officially allowing them to become a federation. I know that here in India, 7 states have already established their state federations, and that all the paperwork has been submitted to the Minister of Sport to become a national federation. They're just waiting for the final approval to get their license. And as you know, in India, a sports federation with a license has much more opportunities to get sponsorship, to get visibility, to be promoted, and to be accompanied by the state and by the private sector. And that is the little help that really I hope, and I'm praying and I'm wishing that the government can look into this discipline and give it, because honestly, the way it captivates young people in schools is remarkable. The way it captivates people outside is remarkable. You can see just by the animation that it creates, people will want to do it. And you know, it's very hard to get kids nowadays to come out of their laptops, their computers, their phones. They all tend to be sedentary and they all tend to be excluded. This is something that brings people together. They have to train, they have to learn, they have to travel, they have to compete. So we're really giving an opportunity, a real opportunity for young people to get involved. And thanks to this, because it has culture, it has entertainment, then it has an opportunity to give kids not only physical, but also a possibility to make a career. They can be coaches, they can be entertainers, they can be, how do you call them, inspirational people. I know Zumba, for instance, is very popular here. But Zumba has no competition. We are Zumba Plus because we do competitions and we allow people word recognition, and that is something very important. You imagine if somebody comes and he says, I'm 5-time world champion and I'm Indian, what will that have an effect here in India? So the opportunity really is at the grabbing, and the current team that is working is outstanding. I think just a little push from the government would be really extraordinary, and we will really see a new revolution here. So this is my real hope, and my I would say my request, my official request as member of the Presidium from the World Federation to the Ministry of Sport, to the governing body of the sports, to look at these people, support them and allow them to perform and continue.